Hello students, welcome to our chemistry classmate. In today's lecture, we shall learn some more important models from the alcohols, phenols and ethers. So in the previous lecture already we discussed some questions. Now this is the part 2. In this session we shall learn some sequential order reactions which are helpful in the multiple way. So apart from that, the first question is consider the following reaction. So in this I shall discuss completely sequence reactions only. See there, ethanol in the presence of PBr3 gives X, X in the presence of alcoholic KOH it gives Y, Y in the presence of H2SO4 and room temperature H2O and heat it gives Z. The product Z is it okay? This is the equation. See there, if you observe that, see this is ethanol C2H5OH in the presence of PBr3. What is the nature of this one? Here it undergoes SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism. So due to that, what happens? It forms corresponding alkyl halide. Just OH is replaced by Br. Then it undergoes reaction in the presence of alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH, what is the reaction undergoes? It undergoes E2 mechanism. That means bromine and next beta position hydrogen will be removed. Then what happened? It forms corresponding alkene. Is it okay? Again it undergoes reaction in the presence of H2SO4 at room temperature and with H2O. What happened? Again it is forming the corresponding alcohol. Is it clear? Is it clear? So this is the simplest reaction. Then what is the final product? Again the same product is the reactant only the final product. Is it clear? Right. Look at the next question. Phenol with zinc dust. Phenol with zinc dust. It gives X. In the presence of CH3Cl and anhydrous AlCl3 gives Y. In the presence of alkaline KMnO4 H2OH plus gives Z. The product Z is. So see the step by step. See the first step, phenol with zinc dust. So this is phenol with zinc. What happened? This zinc abstract this OH. Automatically it come out as a zinc hydroxide. Then what will get? Corresponding benzene. Then if it is treated with CH3Cl in the presence of AlCl3. What is the nature of this one? Alkylation takes place. Then what happen here? You'll get methyl benzene or toluene. It undergoes oxidation. What is the nature of this alkaline KMnO4 oxidation? What happen? It gives corresponding COOH. Is it clear? Very simple. Then what is our answer finally? So benzoic acid. Is it clear? Right. Look at the next question. Identify Z in the sequence of following reaction. See there. Here some alkene given in the presence of HBr and H2O2. Immediately whenever you are observing this reagent, identify that this is anti-Markovnikov rule because here peroxide is there. Gives Y. C2H5ONA. That means sodium alkylate. It converted into Z. Then what happens either? In the first step, what happened? CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. In the presence of HBr and H2O2. What happened? As per the anti-Markovnikov rule, you will get this is the product CH3, CH2, 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 Br. Is it clear? After that, it is reacting with CH3, CH2ONA. See, this is just RBr, this is RONA. What happened? Bromide and this sodium come out as sodium bromide. Then what happened here? We get corresponding ether CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2O, CH2, CH3. Is it clear? Right. Then what is the appropriate answer here? So CH3, then this one. Just first step anti-Markovnikov rule, second step corresponding ether because sodium bromide removed out. Is it clear? Right. Look at the next question. Identify Z in the following series. Again here series of reaction given. So alcohol in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 160 to 180 degrees X. In the presence of Br2 Y. In the presence of alcoholic KOH Z. So what is the nature of, see in the first step, see there, what is the nature of this concentrated H2SO4? CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. it removes water molecule. Nature of constant H2SO4 at 160 to 180, it removes water molecule. Then what happens, you'll get corresponding alkene CH3 CH2. Then it is undergoes reaction in the presence of Br2. That means what happened, halogenation or bromination. Here bromine is there, so bromination takes place. What happened here, then CH3 CHBr and then CH2Br. Then in the presence of alcoholic KOH, so through E2 mechanism, what happened, HBr will be separated out. How many moles? 2 moles here, because 2 moles of 2 bromines are there. So 2 bromines with 2 hydrogens, 2 HBr, that means minus HBr. Then what happened, you will get CH3 C triple bond CH. Then what is our answer here? C. Is it clear? Is it okay? Right. Look at the next question. What is the end product? End product in the following sequence of operations. Phenol with NaOH gives A, CO2 at 140 degrees centigrade B. In the presence of HCl gives C. Okay. So I think by looking this, you can guess the named reaction also. What is the named reaction? This is a coal-based skimming reaction. So first step, what happened? Phenol reacting with NaOH. What is the product you'll get here? So you will get sodium phenoxide. In the presence of CO2, what happened? You will get the product in this way. This is the ONA, OH. Finally, in the presence of HCl, what will happen? You will get the corresponding salicylic acid. Salicylic acid. So this is the direct reaction. In this, no, there is no twisting. This is the regularly we are using in the textbook part only. So phenol with NaOH in the presence of CO2 in the presence of HCl. You can take single step also. Directly these are all you can take single step also. You will get salicylic acid. Is it clear? Direct reaction, coal-based Schmidt reaction. This is one of the important reaction. So these are the simplest questions from the alcohols, phenols and ethers. So with a few more expected models, we will meet again in the next lecture. So by the time, do well for the coming entrance examinations. I hope you are following my videos comfortably. So please subscribe it, share it and share the valuable comments there itself. Thank you.